Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for being with us today on this lovely Monday, December 4th, um, to go over our community update and see what's been going on under the umbrella. Um, Today, our agenda looks like this. Welcome and introduction, ND Community Spotlight. We'll do a quick announcement. We will have time for questions for any of you who might have questions, and we'll let you know what's coming up in the next month. And then we'll do a quick closeout, and that's it. We'll be respectful of your time today and make sure that we are quick and not dilly dallying, messing around. Um, Good morning, Alaska. Hi, David. Thank you for being here. Um, we are it's early for you. It's nice and early for you over there in Alaska, and then for those who are over on the East Coast, it's a little bit later. So let's go on and get into our community spotlight. I guess I did say I was going to do an introduction. I am AJ Locashio. I am the founder and executive director of Umbrella US. Okay, here we go. Get that screen back on there. There we go. Um, our indie community spotlight today is All Brains Belong, and they are in Vermont. And we have just been seeing so much great work from them that they are doing with their community in healthcare, employment, education, and social connection, right on with our values that we have here at Umbrella US. So we wanted to share some of the work that they have done in 22 and 23. Um, in 2022 alone, they served 252 medical patients whose needs were not being met by the traditional healthcare system. They work with personal knowledge as well as so they have that lived experience, but they also have that professional experience to work specifically with neurodivergent individuals. And as many of you know, it is interesting to say the least, navigating the healthcare system with providers who are not informed with neurodivergence and how our brains work. So they also have provided free social connection programs to 472 families, not only in Vermont, but outside of Vermont. And you can see that on YouTube and by following them on LinkedIn at All Brains Belong. You can see their website, of course, at allbrainsbelong.org. They have developed this model that is um, uh, different than other providers are using. Um, and they are using universal design principles in their care model to make sure that they are meeting the needs of their patients and community. And they are also doing trainings for employers and healthcare providers and educators to make sure that our providers are being neuro inclusive in all of the different areas of our community. So, big shout out today to All Brains Belong in Vermont, and you can find them again at allbrainsbelong.org. Give them a shout out and let them know that we appreciate the work that they are doing. And if you are in their area, go and check them out. Go in and say hi. Let them know that Umbrella US sent you. Okay, let's move on into our announcements. I see that somebody on LinkedIn is saying good morning. It doesn't tell me who you are, so I'm saying good morning to you. I hope that you are having a fabulous day so far. So, our announcements. I'm going to give very brief announcements of our initiatives with the Self Advocacy Survival Guide, the webinars and live events, and our research partnership. I will be focusing on our research partnership today. So let's get on into that. ND sausage, as we like to lovingly call it. Um, Hi, Anaya. I hope I'm saying that right. Please let me know if I am not, and I will correct myself. Anaya Robinson. Good morning, Los Angeles Disability Coordinator. Um, yes, please, please, please share this information and definitely get in touch with me. Um, if you have questions or would like to know more and you don't have your answers here, you can also ask questions. We are going to have a Q&A time, and you can absolutely ask any question you want, and I will answer those questions to the best of my ability, and I'll let you know if I can't, and then we'll do our best to find out those answers. Okay. ND Self Advocacy Survival Guide. We are lovingly calling this ND Sausage. We have a big announcement coming December 20th. So we will absolutely be putting that here and letting y'all know. So keep your eyes out for that. And if this is something that you are interested in participating in and volunteering with us in writing, um, editing, all of these different things, just let us know, get in touch, and we'll see how we can work together on this because it's absolutely a community project and not just one that we are doing alone. All right. Webinars and live events. Um, we are doing our podcast. So a lot of you have seen the Workend, as well as ND and NO. We introduced Jeannie, our new host, um, last month. And we're very excited to get that going again in January. We do have the Workend, which is coming up. And not only Hi, Sheldon. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Sheldon says, good day to all my indie peeps and allies, and good day to you too, Sheldon. Um, we, on our webinars and live events, we definitely want you to come and attend the podcasts, and we want you to be on the live events, like coming in here. We want to invite you to also let us know if you would like to be a guest or a panelist. You can do that on our website. Um, umbrellaus.org. You can go in there and let us know under the share your experience. Also, we would like to invite you to propose your own events. I'm going to come on here for a minute here. There we go. We would like you to invite you to propose your own event. Many of you out there have these amazing ideas and information that you would like to share and don't necessarily have the platform to do that. So if you have something that you would like to share, if you have an idea of a live event that you would like to do, a webinar or a course that you would like to offer, please let us know. We want to provide this platform and support you in that process so that you can be seen and heard. Just let me know if this is something that you are interested in. We will jump on a call and we will talk about what that looks like for you and for us and how we can work together for that. Um, so that's our webinars and live events. And now let's get into the area that I really want to focus on this morning, and that is our research partnership. So we need community members working with us on this partnership. This is absolutely not something that we can do without members of our community. We say nothing about us without us. Um, so that means that we have to be participating. We have to be willing to put in that little bit of time, effort, and energy to participate in these projects. And this partnership is led by Michelle. And Michelle is uh, neurodivergent as well. So we've got our neurodivergent team doing research for neurodivergent individuals, and we want to make sure that our participants are neurodivergent. Of course, if you're an ally, let us know if there's something that you would like to participate as well. We do invite that as well. Um, this is Candace, and for some reason, the interface isn't allowing me to see the slides. Oh no. Um, are other people seeing the slides, or are you just seeing a black screen? Oh my goodness. Um, I hope that's not what's going on. Let me see if there is something that I can do here uh, that makes it a little bit different. I'm going to pop the slides off and then I'll pop them back on and see if that works for us here. Here we go. I'm going to present again. Let's see if this will work. And share. Hopefully that's going to work a little bit better for you. We'll see. I'm not sure. Um, okay, seeing the research partnership slide. Okay. Um, all right. So back to the research partnership. We really do not want this to be just a select few members of our community. As we know, all marginalized groups are left out of research. So not only do we want awesome fix, thank you, I like it. Not only do we want neurodivergent folks, we want a wide range of neurodivergent folks. We definitely get a lot of autistic folks and we get a lot of ADHD folks. What we are not getting is a lot of folks who maybe don't know or don't understand, and this is where you can help spread this word. Neurodivergence uh, is a wide range. I posted the other day a video of my lovely restless legs um, jumping around at night. Restless legs is a neurodivergence. Cerebral palsy is a neurodivergence. Stroke is a neurodivergence. Down syndrome is a neurodivergence. Bipolar, OCD, all of these different things. There's a wide range. And we want all of these individuals participating in this because each of these affects us differently. And so we need as many voices in there as possible. We also need our um, individuals who have higher support needs. We get a lot of folks who have seemingly lower support needs. Um, and I say seemingly because what we see is not always the reality, but we assume that because somebody has a job that they have lower support needs. And really, it's the context of the situation as to the supports that someone needs. But I know you all know what I mean when I say higher support needs. We do have a lot of individuals in our community who have higher support needs across multiple different contexts. And we want to make sure that you are being included in this research and that you are able to come in and participate in this. And if we don't have the structures in place to make that happen, that we get those structures in place and that we do make that happen. And then we share what we did with others so that they can start doing the same. Because everybody needs to be included in this research in order to make it truly valid. So not only do we need a wide range of neurodivergent people, we also need a wide range of people in general with different experiences. So we want our queer community members and our transgender community members, our Black and global majority community members. We need you here. We need to know what you need to be able to provide for you those needs so that you can participate in this research partnership. Military, active duty, and veterans, we want you participating in this. There are so many of you who are neurodivergent. And if you're not sure, if you're like, am I neurodivergent or not? Let me know. We'll have a conversation. And really, we talked about this last time, but neurodivergence is when your brain works differently than the neuronormative. So if anybody is telling you that you're weird or you think weird or you act weird or you have a mental health condition or you have anything that affects your nervous system, that any of that affects the way that you interact with the environment and is goes against that neuronormative that's out there saying that that's weird or it's not normal. And I'm using, for those of you who are maybe listening and not watching, I'm using air quotes um, when I say normal, because of course we know that normal is relative, and we're trying to get away from that neuronormative and start looking at normal in a different way. So we want all of these different participants, and if we are not providing what is needed in order for you to be able to access and participate in this research, then we need to know that so that we can get that going. So here is how you can participate in the research. Um, you can go and let us know that you want to be part of this Discord. This is where we are having interaction with the community and making sure that excuse me, making sure that we are including folks from the beginning of the research all the way through to the end. So it's not just one quick little piece, it is the entire project that you get to have a say in. So if you go to this um, bit.ly backslash capital N, capital D, 23, capital Discord, ND23 Discord. If you click on that and you let us know, then I will get in touch with you so that we can get you into the server. If we get too many people in the server, then we will have a wait list. So that people who are not participating will be removed and more people can come in, those who want to participate. It's a really great space. We've got some great conversations happening in there already, where we are talking about work and what we want for those work needs um, as we are developing and talking about task based and strengths based work and what that looks like in all of the areas of our life, because work is not just in the workplace. Work is also uh, caretaking, and it is not just taking care of other people, but it's taking care of ourselves. It is volunteering. It is doing things in the community. Anything that is an expenditure of energy is work. And as neurodivergent individuals, we look at work. We look at our energy levels regularly and pay attention to those. So, this is some of the conversations that we are having in that server. Um, which is the best place for us to have asynchronous communication so that people don't have to constantly be on meetings and things like that and can participate in the best way that works for them. So that is our research project and what we're doing on there, and it's really very, very exciting. Um, okay, so some people have asked, well, what if I want to volunteer or what if I want to get involved? Here's how you do that. You go to our website, umbrellaus.org /take hyphen action, and you let us know. There are multiple things on there. There is, of course, a donation link. We need donations. Nothing in this world can run without money. We all know that. We live in a capitalist society. We have to have money to do all the things. Um, excuse me. Um, so not only is there the donation link, there is also the area there to apply to be a volunteer. There's the area there to let us know that you want to um, participate and share your story, and maybe be on a webinar or maybe be on a one of the podcasts. Maybe you want to share through writing or something else that you have created. Um, there is also a place on there to share resources. If you have come across a great article or a community resource that you would like us to share, you can just put that on there and let us know. Um, and when you do that, you have the option to either just drop the link in there and you don't have to fill anything else out, or you can fill out as much information as you want with your own takeaways. You can even put your name and information in there so that we can give a shout out to you for sharing that with us and with the community. Um, so, with that, I would like to open the floor to um, before we do that, I would like to open the floor to Q&A. For anybody who has questions, please go ahead and drop those in there so that we can get those questions answered for you. If you happen to be watching this later and you have questions for us, just let me know. You can message me, and I will make sure that we get those questions answered. And if it is something that that needs to be, excuse me, answered for the community, then I most certainly will post that so that everybody can see that answer. So again, please, if you have a question, go ahead and put that in there, and I will happily get that question answered for you. Um, and while I am waiting to see any questions, I will go ahead and bring this up. This is our upcoming events, what's happening between now and the next community update. Um, December 14th is the Workend podcast. We have some great guests on there. So we're definitely looking forward to that. It's really going to be a great one. I know I say that every time, but it's true because every time it is. We just have amazing community members sharing really amazing things. So we also have December 17th, today's Autistic Moment, um, featuring me. We talked about professionals supporting the autistic community, and I was really honored to be asked to come on and have this conversation because as professionals who are neurodivergent, it is very important that we are supporting other neurodivergent professionals. So we had that conversation of what that looks like when we are supporting each other and why that is important. It was a really great conversation. And December 20th, we will have the announcement for ND Sausage, that self advocacy survival guide. Looking forward to that. And then our next peek under the umbrella is January 1st, I believe. I don't know why I'm having a moment there, but it is it is the first Monday in January. Um, and of course, ND and NO returns in January. That's so exciting. Um, and let's see. I had something there that I wanted to say. Oh, we will be making big announcements in January of our new board members as well. Um, hint, hint, there may be a board member so that we are seeing who came this morning. And said hello. Uh, we are definitely looking forward to announcing who the board members are and why these particular individuals are so amazing and the work that they're doing for the community and the work that we're going to do together and how much I appreciate them coming in to help build the foundation for a sustainable organization for our community. Um, that's what is so crucial and so important is that we have a truly stable and sustainable foundation, and we can't do that without excellent board members who are willing to work their tails off to keep me accountable to do it to following our mission and working towards our vision, um, opening doors for neurodivergent belonging. So those are the upcoming events, and we are very, very, very much looking forward to each and every one of those, and possibly others if people let us know that they would like to do some webinars and things like that. We do have a community member who is planning on coming in and doing a webinar on POTS and dysautonomia. And we have another community member who's coming in to do a webinar on migraines. Um, all of these conditions being neurodivergent conditions, of course, and we want to be providing that information so others can learn about that with us. Um, So, with that being said, visit us at umbrellaus.org. The website will be changing. We have our wonderful um, web designer who is Robin, who is working currently working in the background and soon to be moving everything to the forefront to meet our new branding that we have. And so you'll be seeing the website changing to look more like this lovely picture that you're seeing here than what the website currently looks like. So we are definitely opening doors for neurodivergent belonging. If there is something that we need to do that we are not doing, please let us know so that we can make that happen. Thank you so much for coming and spending your um, Monday morning with me for this community update. And I very much look forward to conversations that we might have between now and the next update and questions that you might have next time. Have a great week.